Howdy y'all, it is me, JSoldierPro once again. Y'all, today it is finally time for the 500 subscriber Q&A. Let's go ahead and let's do this. The first question of the day is from EightSixSeven. He says, howdy. Howdy, EightSixSeven. How did you come up with the name JSoldierPro? Soldier was the first part I came up with, and I just decided to go with that because I have a reputation in real life for being pretty tough. Plus, I thought soldier sounded good, so I just went with it. I thought soldier didn't quite sound right at the front, so I decided to add J in front of it. As far as why I picked J, I just thought it sounded good. No specific rhyme or reason to it. Just came to me and I was like, yeah, that sounds good. As far as pro, I thought J Soldier sounded a bit lacking, so I thought, okay, what about some numbers on the end? But I didn't just want to put random numbers on the end for no rhyme or reason, so I ended up choosing pro because I thought it sounded good. The next question is from Brett. Congratulations on 500 subs. Thank you very much. And as far as the question goes, favorite season? My favorite season has got to be summer. For one thing, it's kind of nice not having to deal with school. Granted, I do enjoy doing school, but it is also highly stressful to me, especially exams. So having a bit of a break from it for a good period of time is quite nice. It allows me to chill with my friends more. Plus, I get to be outdoors more if I really want to. And I get to do one of my favorite activities, which is swimming. So yeah, I love summer. Also, in case you're curious, here's a complete ranking of all the seasons in my opinion. Next up, we have ABadJoke who says, congratulations, let's get Jay to 1K now. Oh my goodness, just the thought of getting 1K subs. Maybe it'll happen at some point, who knows. Anyways, I have a few questions for you. Have you ever considered a collaboration, whether it be Mario Kart or Minecraft? As far as if I have considered collaborations, yes, I have, but I've never really done a collaboration before. And the reason for that is because I never really saw a reason to go through with a collaboration. But would I be open to doing one? Yes, it just has to be the right situation and the right time. Next up, we have JoshTheMarioGamer, who asks, what Mario Kart tracks do you want to see in Waves 5 and 6 of the Booster Course Pass? Keep in mind that the question is asking what I would like to see, not what I expect to see. So let's go ahead, let's do this rapid fire mode. SNES Bowser Castle 3, I would rather have over SNES Vanilla Lake, especially because of the remake and Mario Kart Tour where the track got overhauled, which I quite like. So yeah, I would like to see that, and I would like for it to get a really nice remix. I would like to see Mushroom City as well in Wave 5 or 6. I think it would be really neat. I prefer that over Mushroom Bridge because honestly, Mushroom Bridge has always been pretty similar to Shroom Bridge for me. At least it was back when I played Mario Kart DS. I would also prefer Dino Dino Jungle over DK Mountain, as I prefer the theming, but admittedly DK Mountain 200cc is a form of insanity that I would probably pay money to see. Also, another thing, Koopa Cape, Wii Rainbow Road are coming back. I'm good with both of those, so no complaints there. And as far as previous waves go, I'd only change 2 of the tracks. I would change SNES Mario Circuit 3 to SNES Mario Circuit 2. Why they did Mario Circuit 3 is beyond my mental comprehension. And DS Mario Circuit, I would nuke from existence and replace it with DS Airship Fortress. That's not every track, but those are some of the more interesting ones, I think, so there you go. Next question is from Brett, who asks, favorite car? This is super easy. I don't have a favorite car as I'm not really a car person. I'm more of a truck person, actually, but I don't really have a favorite truck either. I am, however, curious, Brett, what is your favorite car? The next question is from EightSixSeven. How satisfied are you with your channel's success over the years? This is pretty difficult to answer because at least before I quit YouTube, back when I did Minecraft Anarchy, I actually did not really care about channel success at all, as I never really had the goal of making high quality content or anything. However, now that has changed. changed. And currently, I'm pretty happy with the success of the channel. Now, personally, I'm still not super analytically driven. Granted, I do care about statistics somewhat now, but ultimately, my goal of this channel isn't to be some sort of crazy big YouTuber with 1 million subscribers. My goal is to make content that people enjoy and to improve people's days. So as far as I see it, as long as there's at least one person out there who's watching my content and gets enjoyment from it consistently, I think I'm doing a good job and I think I'm being successful. The next question is from JoshTheMarioGamer. Are there any other games besides Mario and Minecraft you play? The short answer is basically no. I do play Worldbox, which is a neat little sandbox game where you can create civilizations and then the civilizations will function on their own. They can declare war on other civilizations. You can cause natural disasters and such. I recommend it. Another game is Candy Crush. I used to play that game so much in the past. I almost got to level 1000, but I barely play it anymore. I did try Pokemon when I was younger, but I found it super boring. However, I am interested in trying Kirby. So any Kirby fans out there, let me know what Kirby game you recommend me start the series with, as I do want to try it. The next question is from ABadJoke, and he asks, any tips and advice to help other small creators reach a milestone? I know 500 doesn't seem like much compared to other milestones, but every little bit helps the channel out. One step at a time kind of thing. Keep it up. I do actually have some tips to give, which is good because if I didn't, this question would be extremely boring. But luckily, I do have some tips, so let's get into them. The first tip that I have for small content creators is to make content that you genuinely enjoy. Make content on stuff that you would actively watch. Don't just make content because people want you to make certain kinds of content. Make content based on what interests you. And the reason why I highly recommend this is because then you can be genuinely passionate about what you're doing, you'll be more invested in it, and overall, the quality of video that you're making should be better than if it's over a random topic that you genuinely have no interest in. The second advice that I have is quite the doozy. In fact, I have failed this recording for probably 3 hours at this point just trying to do this, but I'll be as brief as I can. Accept criticism. Okay. When I say accept criticism, I do not mean that any time you get a comment which has any kind of critique, you must automatically accept it and change your channel accordingly, regardless of how crazy it is. No. Some critiques are not really worth your time. Like, for example, comments that are in all caps, comments that are spammed multiple times are generally also people saying, I unsubscribe, anything of that nature you could typically ignore. I'm more so focused on people who spend the time to make a very long comment that goes into a lot of detail, or just a short comment that is polite, that addresses a specific issue. In other words, a comment which is specific and not vague, and one that also is still polite. A very good example of this would be a comment like the following: nice video, but your editing could be smoother. Nice video, but I think you should add background music. In fact, the background music one is actually quite relevant for this video, because after my last video, I had 2 people tell me that while they enjoyed the video, it felt a bit lacking with me talking without there being background music, which is why I've implemented background music in this video. So, yeah, I know accepting criticism can be quite rough, but if you can do it, and you can do it properly, it really can do wonders for your channel. I think it's improved my channel quite a bit since I've really started to do it. The next question is from Brett, and he asks, is Gatsby the best cat? So Gatsby, as it turns out, someone has a question for you. Are you the best cat? What do you think? You don't really know? You're just tired, aren't you? Oh? Maybe. You want to say hello? Oh, you're tired. I think he's like, I don't know. My answer, yes, he definitely is. The next question is from EightSixSeven, and he asks, How did you come up with your iconic intro, and will you ever change it? Congratulations on 500 subs. Soon you'll get a big K next to your sub count. Okay, people really think I'm gonna hit 1K. We'll see whenever that happens. I don't know, man. Maybe though, maybe. As far as my introduction, I never planned it. It just happened to come out of my mouth and I stuck with it. Never really thought anything about it. Just thought, hey, this sounds good, so I stuck with it. But the thing is, well, pretty much all of my intro was established within the first month. In fact, I think much of it was already established within the first week. Turns out there's one key exception. Y'all. Howdy, y'all. The second word in my introduction did not come in within the first month. In fact, I want you to guess right now in your head how long it actually took me to say y'all. Howdy, y'all in my intro. January 2019. For context, my first video was in April 2018. That is insane. It took me almost a full year to say howdy, y'all, and I did it probably by mistake in one video, and it stuck, and it sounded so good, I convinced myself and probably every single person watching this video right now that it had always been that way. I think we've all been Mandela affected. The other part of this question is, will I ever change it? And the answer is no. I love it, y'all love it, so we're keeping it. We are keeping the intro. The next question is from Brett. Favorite Brett moment. For context for everybody, a Brett moment is a moment where Brett says something that's really funny, and it's as the result of not knowing something or completely misunderstanding what somebody said. And my favorite moment has got to be the light mode incident. The light mode incident is when Brett and me were talking in DMs about Mario Kart 7, and Brett sent a screenshot from that conversation into a Discord server that I'm on. But he was using light mode, so somebody was asking, why are you using light mode? And he responded that he didn't know what dark mode was. Like, he had no idea that dark mode existed. He didn't know that there was an option to not use light mode. But the silver lining to all this is he doesn't mind light mode. And you know what? If he doesn't mind light mode, one, he has far more powerful eyeballs than I do. I cannot stand light mode at all. Makes my eyeballs want to burn. But two, he likes it. He can use it, because you know what? That just makes sense. If he doesn't mind it, he can use it. And if you like light mode, you can use it too. The next question is from JoshTheMarioGamer. Is Gatsby a nice kitty? You were asking, is Gatsby a nice kitty? I will let you come to that conclusion on your own. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. He is. He's a very nice kitty. The final Q&A question of the day is from Brett, and he is asking, how many times have you raged? I have raged so much that I have lost count, and to where I have gained the reputation of being JSoldierPro. Because I rage so much, and I rage so hardcore, that it's absolutely insane. So yeah, I have no idea how much I rage, but enough to gain a reputation for it. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm so sorry this video took forever to come out, but I hope it was worth it. And this isn't quite the end of it. So, as it turns out, I'll be uploading a sequel of sorts to this video, completely unrelated to the Q&A, but instead related to me getting 500 subscribers, a showcase of every single country my content has been viewed in, which will be released at some point in the near future. Anyways, look forward to that. Hope to see y'all next time, and I hope y'all have a great day. Alright, bye!